His Lordship is in the building. Good morning, Ferdinand. I don't know why it sounds like this. I think I got one of those mics I gotta slap now. One, two, 1, 2. This is His Lordship in the building. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope this sounds better. Yeah, this sounds better. All right. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, we got the Blue Rain in the house. We got Barbie Doll in the house. Queen Cobra was the first in the building. Patty Paradox. Shout out to Patty Paradox. BT 1100. My old friend from across the land. Young observer stuff. You a young OG. And Grandma _5 is in the building. Welcome. And Deborah Brown is in the building. Let's get this party started. As they would say in my country, let's get this party started. Now look, I don't have any patience, so I'm going to talk over the intro. I'm going to turn the volume down on the intro and just talk over the intro. I don't have time to wait for this because this is going to be a very short live. Yes. You know, I just want to exhale for all the other channel holders that's going through stuff right now. You know? I just can't believe that we are going through these things right now as adults in our age. I'm not ashamed of my age. I'd rather not mention my age right now. But I can't believe at our age right now that we're dealing with these things that you would deal with on the playground, you know, on a playing suicide or handball or playing on the apparatus, you know. Now, I mean, look how far we have fallen as a cult. Yes, YouTube is a cult. Look how far have we fallen as adults in our behavior. I mean, I blame it all on Jay-Z. Jay-Z said that that 20 is the new 40, and it went downhill from there. We cannot deny that YouTube is a cult. Yeah, we dealing with technical difficulties, but let's hope that it's only short-lived. Okay. Now, let's see. Hopefully the buffering will stop. Okay, we might be all right. I know, Nutter Butter, that is messed up. You finally caught it live, and we're buffering like crazy. But you know, I use two different laptops, and one laptop got too much shit going on. Like this one is it's a tablet PC touchscreen. It flips, the screen flips around and all that stuff. And this one doesn't get Wi-Fi good unless I'm at home, because it doesn't trust networks outside the house. And then my other laptop is great, but I don't use that one all the time, and because it's not touchscreen, but it does perform quite well. And it's just a regular laptop. Sometimes having these fancy laptops that you can stand different ways and flip the screen around and all this stuff, and it doesn't have a CD drive and it's touchscreen, you can use your stylus and all this BS. It looks cute, but functionality is is slim. Just like a good stereo. Trust me, if you want to know if you have a cheap stereo, if your stereo is able to get radio, if you can get FM and AM radio on your stereo, that means it's cheap. Because for some strange reason, the expensive stereos cannot get radio. Go figure that one out. But look, I want everyone to be on their best behavior, because Nutter Butter, this is one of the first lives, and also Baby Doll caught alive, and we don't want anybody to get the wrong impression. Okay, so I think right now we're going pretty smooth. We at the low bit rate of 200 kilobytes per second for you techies, but I prefer 2400 kilobytes per second, if not 2000 kilobytes per second. Yeah, why you tripping popped his head in, but he clout chasing. He just said hello so everybody can see his name and all that BS. You know what I'm saying? But why you tripping don't have an IG. I have an IG now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, y'all, I have an IG now. And that's something new that I'm trying out. You know what I'm saying? I'm test driving it. That way, if I do interviews and have people call in, they can just call in on the IG. And that makes it a lot easier. But I don't know how to copy it and paste in here. But I'll just type it in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I mean, like, see, that's the thing. Brothers need to get along. Brothers, we don't need to go ham on each other just over little stuff. I mean, all Why You Tripping did was step on my shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just bumped me a little bit when he walked past, but I ain't got to lose it on the brother because of that. Just just have a little respect when you come in the room. Say hello. Don't just be speaking to people, and don't speak to the host. Don't speak to the host of the channel. You come in and talk about I'm buffering 3, me 3. I mean, how did that look? You know what I'm saying? We don't need, trust me, the sector don't need another beef. Lord knows we don't need another beef. It's getting crazy. I mean, why bring the streets to the internet? Like, now you can be anybody you want. You could be any intellect. You could present yourself as any race. If I knew how to speak Italian, I would do the whole show in Italian, even though I'm Negro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is my IG now. His Lordship 2020. There will be more bullshit. If you like all the artwork that you see on His Lordship channel, the pictures will be posted on His Lordship 2020, and you can copy as much as you want. You like the memes that you see and stuff like that, you can copy it from there. It's all good. Since I'm not monetized, any of His Lordship material can be used for educative purposes and for teaching awareness. And I just want to say welcome Ruby Rose and Sophia. I got a cousin named Sophia. You know what I'm saying? And welcome all the people that's lurking in the background. And for you fans of LJ, I just want you to know that I have no hatred in my heart for the young lady. I have no hatred in my heart. I really was trying to really show another way and show you and shed light on your mistakes, Like today, she was speaking on the porn industry. And, they I'm kind of lucky. Where I live, Silicon Valley is one direction. The porn industry is another direction. And the industrial light and magic is another direction. And so on and so on. When I drive home, I drive past an island. And on that island, some of the top grossing films were made there because they have the biggest soundstage on the West Coast. These are old World War II airplane hangars that they made sound stages out of. They're humongous, and they filmed some of the top grossing films inside those sound stages there. And I'm just saying that I could concede to a fact. I can stand to be corrected. I do not know it all, and I am not perfect. Right? I hate that phrase when somebody say, well, my father was a plumber, or my father was a preacher. But that don't make you an expert on the Bible. And I remember in the house when people blocked the television, is your father a window maker? Then get your ass from in front of the TV, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? So now look, I want Mr. Prometheus to know that I have no beef with him. I do ask to respect the ladies in the chat room. I don't get involved in these they're not little to the people involved, but I do not get involved with these beefs. Okay. This is the neutral zone. Just like in the movie Star Wars, there was a bar where people hang out. They when they left the bar, that's when the lasers started going off. Okay? If Chewbacca want to have a drink, leave Chewbacca alone in the bar. Okay? So last show I had to cancel it. I had to shut it down. Oh no. Yeah, there was some guns pulled in the chat room, but it's okay. It's all good. I ain't even called security. I didn't even call security. I just took the needle off the record and dimmed the lights. That's all. And people could finish their drinks and leave. It wasn't no big deal. Average Joe Lamar in the building. Welcome, Average Joe Lamar. This show is so many people drop by tonight. I feel guilty if I shut down in the next 10 minutes. The least I can do is show a little bit of skin, a little bit of artwork, right? That's funny because little kids are masters of getting smart. I must say, I deserve a little bit of credit. I've noticed that other channel holders have been stepping their game up. And you know what? We should have a level of decorum and a level of professionalism. I am glad that people are getting more and more into the apps and the software. I hope that my sound quality and my presentation sets a good example for other channel holders. And like I said, welcome Grown Folks TV. Okay. And I don't know if you was here earlier, but like I say, if I don't even know how to put it in words, but if I start tripping with everyone in my chat room because of their associations or their beefs, I wouldn't have an audience. So I just want to say that this is a neutral zone. I hope that my associations and my affiliates and my growing connections to other YouTubers are not suffering or being sacrificed for my audience, because I just try to have an open field for people to drop by and and everyone is welcome, and I hope that nobody holds that against me. Well, that's good because like I said, the last show, guns were pulled and somebody demanded for me to take their wrench. He pulled guns were pulled and he said, take my wrench. But I didn't even call security. I just kept it moving. I shut the show down. Sometimes all drama is not bad. It was a great way to end the show. I was disappointed that nobody talked about it. Yeah, what's up, Italian Biker? I'm going to tell you, man, if you really stand up and look around the crowd, like if you stand on a chair in this chat room, it's like I wouldn't have no friends. Like everybody would say, fuck his lordship. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's his lordship gonna let them hang out. He gonna give him a wrench. First of all, some of these people had wrenches before the drama ever happened, and so far we haven't had to time out anyone, and we haven't had to block anyone, because we do hold a no blocking policy that I would love to keep. And I'm trying to keep my neutrality also. Well, it's all good. I'm just saying welcome to everyone. And like I said, we are all we are all strangers. When at the end of the day, when you look down the tunnel, we are all strangers. We can't even make out each other's faces. Like we can't even see who we really are. You know what I'm saying? So, and we get in. We're very. We're humans, so we get into it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we can just keep it moving and move on from that. I'm not going to dwell on that, and I'm not picking sides. I'm just doing what I do. Now check this out. I'm starting to notice that people are starting to finance Latonya's bullshit. So now, if you a liar and you spread rumors and gossip and hearsay, and if you loud and vulgar, and you throw sand on the floor and tap dance and paint your face black, you get rewarded. That's why I got these two figures on the screen. We got the tap dancer to the left. And then we got the other person who's a compulsive, habitual liar. And now this person is starting to get donations. Well, it's all good, Nutter Butter. I'm I'm just gonna keep it moving. Miss me with that bullshit. I love that name. And you say that was the goal from the beginning? Look, I have a feeling it's all gonna iron out in the end. I always regret when I jump on the group bandwagon, when I say, oh, okay, I got you. Oh, this person, 2-3 weeks later, y'all piece it out, and then now I'm still ain't cool with the person you pieced it out with. So I just stay in the background. Unless I'm personally attacked, that's when I get involved. So Suey blocked me from his channel because he felt that I was disrespecting World News, but World News never felt like I was disrespecting him, and I am not blocked from World News channel. So fuck Suey. I'm not fucking with Suey because of Vic or anybody like that. Hey, what if Suey looked like Odell Beckham? How would that look? I wonder. Let's use our imagination. Let me type in I'm gonna add that file. I need a name, so I'm gonna call it Suey Beckham. Beckham, I guess. You can hear me typing. I think I have that. Yeah, I think I have that file in my. See, all these pictures are in my Dropbox, and if you want your own copy of these pictures, feel free to drop by the His Lordship IG, and you can copy anything you want. So bear with me while I look through my Dropbox folder. I use Dropbox because no matter what laptop I'm on, I have the access to the same imagery. So I don't see Suey Beckham. Huh. Well, it's gonna take yeah, you know, it is what it is. Let me take a minute to upload that file, because you know, you guys never get to see Suey's hair because either he's wearing a wig or a hat. You ever notice that? I'm not saying that he looks like Odell Beckham. I made him look like Odell Beckham. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the difference. So give me a second. I won't even be able to see the chat. And don't start going off with my back turned. Hold on. All right, it's uploaded that quick. I uploaded from my phone to Dropbox. Now I have access to it. And Special Agent Clarence Sterling, welcome. All right, so now I'm looking for the file to add. And who's that person at the bottom far left? Do you notice that? That's carbonation up there, but who's that person on the bottom far left? Okay, y'all ready for the unveiling? I kind of want to tweak it. Oh, you guys can see it already. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could see it already. Wow. I didn't want to. I wanted to. I wanted a little drum roll first. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can tweak it. Let me add a filter to this. Let me use a little color correction. See, you guys never seen Sui with hair. Yeah, you never seen it with hair. This is what he would look like with hair, without his wig and his hat and all that stuff. He would look like Odell Beckham. He got the blonde on top and everything. I keep hitting the wrong button. My bad. I keep hitting the wrong button. My bad. I can't do this, family. Sorry about that. I keep hitting the wrong button. All right, look, people say, his lordship just picks on Latonya, and he couldn't bring no content if he wanted to. He don't have no talent other than picking on Latonya and all that. And I don't pick on her. I try to bring awareness to her wrongs and her mistakes and her missteps and mistakes. But now she's being rewarded for it. I'm not calling nobody out. I ain't saying no names. But for all the lies and accusations and the Fed calling and accusing people, she is getting more support now than she did before when she was more honest. If there ever was a day. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a sidebar. We're gonna take a sidebar away from, I guess, the fuck shit. All right. Let's look at divorce settlements from rich people. Look at these divorce settlements from these rich folks. This will trip you out. Yeah, so who says his lordship don't have content? I actually stole that content, but I do have content. You know what I'm saying? It's all gravy. So yeah, the music is sinister. All the music you hear on my show is my own compositions. I don't use any stuff from SoundCloud and all that stuff. But I'm glad everybody came through that came through. And I just wanted you to know that even that animation right there, I did that animation too. I don't give a flying frock that why you tripping. If he wants some, he can come get it. It'll be a battle. I will make animated porn with Why You Tripping's face on it. It'll be a whole series with episodes. All right. Right on, Italian biker. Yeah, right on, grown folks. Sammy Davis Jr., man, he was the man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I picked the most woke picture of Sammy. Peep that avatar. He was so woke in that picture. He had an afro. He had on an African shirt. He had on an African medallion. He didn't have on his Rolex. He didn't have on his bracelet. He didn't have on none of his rings. He didn't even have his gold tip microphone. It's the most woke picture I ever saw of him. And on that note, I gotta go, y'all. Yeah, he was part of the Rat Pack. He had Italian friends. He had very wealthy Italian friends. He had wealthy Jewish friends. He had wealthy friends from all corners and all sectors. Matter of fact, Sammy Davis Jr. was Jewish. All right. Now, by religion, of course. But I want to thank everybody for dropping by. I got to hit the road before I get in trouble with the wifey. And like I said, if you like any of this artwork, I will be posting the artwork on His Lordship 2020 on IG. And there's a Playgirl magazine cover with Suicide Face on it. And there's a couple of Latonya magazine covers. One is from Essence magazine, and there's another one where she takes Angela Bassett's face. I use her face instead of Angela Bassett. And it's all in the name of love. You know, it's really the girl got potential. She just got to quit lying. She's a good person at heart, and I have no hate for her. You know, and thanks for dropping by. All right, I'll check y'all out. Okay.